Hey guys, welcome back to free blogging course. This is a lesson 2 where we will discuss the difference between the website and a blog. Many people out there don't actually know what is a website and what is a blog. So if you are one of them, you can watch this video till the end. Hello friends, I am Muqtadir Ahmad Khan, trainer, speaker and consultant, and you are watching Digital Baijan. So let's get started. So now let's discuss what is the difference. But before going into the difference, let's see what are the types of website available on the internet. Basically, there are three types of website available on the internet. That is, one is website, second is blog, and third is website plus blog. So we are seeing a difference between blog and a website. But before directly jumping into the difference, let's see what are similarities they have. The first similarity is both website and a blog has a domain address. That means www.yourwebsite or yourblog.com or .in, whatever it is. So both have domain name, that means both have internet presence. Both website and blog has social media sharing links. That means whenever someone visit, they can share whatever they want to share into different social media platforms. Now both website and blog have a contact form, that is contact us page, about us page, and privacy policy page if they are collecting a mails. That means they have domain address, they both have social sharing links, they have contact us, they have about us page. So these are the similarities. Now let's jump into the differences. The first point is definition. If we see the definition of blog, we have already seen the definition of blog in the last video. If you haven't watched that video, click on I button and you will be redirected to that particular video. So if we see the definition of blog is a short form of weblog, and it more likely an information website where your information is arranged in a reverse chronological order. That means whatever you publish today, it will be shown on the top, and all your previous posts will be shown in the reverse chronological order. And if you update something from your previous post, it will be again showing on the top. So that's how a blog works. Now what is website? Website is a collection of related web pages. Now what is web pages? Web pages like home page, about us page, services page, contact us page, privacy policy page. So website is collection of all these pages. Now our second point is what kind of information they provide. Blog provide information about all the how-tos, and the purpose of blog is to educate people. And website provide all the information regarding their services and products. And the primary purpose of website is to showcase their services. If you haven't understand this yet, let's understand this with an Indian example. Let's suppose you have a shop in a well-known market. So you have a permanent address, you have a shop, and you have a product to sell. Now people will come to you to buy certain products or services. And there is a square where people used to hang out, used to chill. More or less in Indian language we call it as a chai wala or nukkar. So there are two different things. One is shop and one is square where people used to hang out, used to share their information, used to provide anything. Now why people will visit into your shop? People visit your shop only when they require something. That means if you have a shoe shop or a watch shop and I need a watch or a shoes, then only I will go to your shop, I will come to your shop and purchase something from your shop. But what if I am a traveler and I don't know about your shop? What I can do is I can go to the market, go to that square and ask people what is the best shop in the market so that I can buy a watch or whatever I need to buy. So what people can do, people will guide me that this shop is best, this shop contains a best watch in the market, this shop contains a best shoes in the market, and whatever. So what these people are doing, these people are providing or educating me about the best watches or best place to buy a watch from the market. Now take this shop as a website and those people who are sitting on a square as a blogger. So what bloggers are doing, they are educating me about the product and services, and what that shop is doing, they are fulfilling my needs, they are providing me product and services. Now let's see this in our laptop. Now let's suppose if I wanted an information about something or anything. I need an information of digital marketing. So what I can do is I can go into the Google and type what is digital marketing. Okay, so whatever the results are coming, most of them are blogs. Let's see in another example. What if I wanted to search learn how to learn digital marketing? Okay, how to learn digital marketing. Okay. Now all the result which Google is showing is most of them are blogs. Let's open this digitalvidya.com, and if I go and if I click on that, it will be redirected me into this page. So what they are providing here is they are providing all the information and knowledge to educate me, to fulfill my need. What is my need? My need is to learn digital marketing, and they are providing me the information about digital marketing. But what if I have a company and I want digital marketing services? So what I can do, I can type something like best digital marketing services in India. Okay, there are a lot of results coming. There are thousands of results, and most of them are websites. Let's open this seoexpertindia.com. This SEO India Expert is a service provider, and they have different pages like home, about us, services, ranking, and all the other stuff. And at the home page, they are providing information about result driven marketing, means they are promoting their services which they are providing. Okay, so this is the purpose of website. But if we see the blog is giving us an information. Now that you have understand what is blog and what is website, now what types of content you should put into the blog or a website. So we have already seen in a blog you can put your stories, your experiences to educate people. That means you provide an informative articles on your blog. Now what you can put on a website? The content on a website depends on the requirement. You can put your achievements, your current events, your awards, and all the other stuff like this. Now see how oftenly you should change your blog content or a website content. The blog content should be updated frequently. That means if I have a blog, I need to update information on a daily or in a weekly basis. That means I have to set a frequency of my post. That means if I am putting 2 articles in a week, then I have to maintain those frequency. And what does website do? Website is just a static collection of pages. That means once you have created your website, you don't need to update it frequently. The content in the website changes according to the requirement. The next point is communication. The blog has two-way communication. That means if you read certain blogs, you can comment on those blogs, you can have a conversation with the author, you can give a feedback to the author that your article is awesome, I love the content, or you can have a communication with other readers who commented on their blog. So it is more likely a two-way communication. But in case of website, there is only one-way communication. If you visit certain website for a services, to acquire a services, what you have to do, either you directly call them or fill the form so that they will contact you through email. So it is really difficult to have a two-way communication in case of website. Our next point is about social media. So blog is more lean towards social media. What does that means? That means you need to update your blog to different social media platform to keep updated your audience. In case of website also have a social media presence, but the primary aim of social media in case of website is to just maintain an online presence. Now if we talk about the traffic, the blog has traffic in thousands and even millions. But in case of website, they don't have a traffic in millions because people only come to the website when they require some kind of service or a product. Blog has a traffic in millions because people want to consume a knowledge. Now one major question, why should bloggers put a random information on an internet? What is the purpose? People put information because they earn through it. Let's go back to our first example, that is a shop and a guys who are sitting on the square. Let's suppose I'm a traveler and I want to find a certain shop that provides a unique watch. So what I can do is I can go into the market, go into that square and ask people what is the best unique watches shop in this market. Let's suppose out of those few people on the square, someone has a tie up with the that shop owner. So what he can do is he will refer me to that shop owner, and if I made a purchase from that shop, he will get a commission. So that's how the bloggers can make a money. Now there is third kind of website, that is website plus blog. What does that means? Let's see an example. So this is my agency website where I provide information about my services, and I have one section of blog. If I click on that, it will be redirected into blog section where I put information regarding the businesses or services which I provide, and these information changes according to the requirement. If I click on one blog, so what this blog is doing, this blog is providing you an information regarding whatever maybe the topic is, but the primary aim of writing this article or this post is to acquire a customer. Why I should include this blog section in my website? Because I wanted more people to know about my business, or I want a more traffic into my agency website so that more people will buy or purchase a product or service which I have. Let's suppose if I only have a static website, then generating a traffic on that static website is very difficult. But if I include this blog section in my website, my chances of getting success or getting noticed by visitors are increased by almost 60%. So I hope you understand what is blog, what is website, and what is blog plus website. So now here's a task for today's website. Find out at least one static website, one blog website, and one blog plus static website, and post it on our Facebook community. Remember, implementation is the key. If you are not implementing anything, you are not going to get success in blogging career. So if you have any doubt, any queries, you can comment below, or you can follow me on Instagram where I am super active and I will give all the information on the Instagram. Or you can ask a question on the community, on a Facebook community, so that people who are expert in their field, they can answer you, and even I can answer you on that community. The link is in the description. Go ahead and check that out. So if you found something useful in this video, hit the like icon, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want more information, more free courses, and share it with the people who wanted to learn digital marketing and blogging for free. So we will meet in the next video. Till then, stay motivated.